Hey everybody, Bald&curious here. So let's compare the Power P11 with one of my other kitty guns, CZ P07 duty. Now let's start with the magazine capacity. Obviously in New York it doesn't matter because you can only have 10 rounders and you can't carry more than 7. But the CZ is 16 plus 1 and the P11 is 12 plus 1. So you get 4 more rounds in the CZ. So obviously CZ is a winner there. Ergonomics. As far as ergonomics go, I'm not gonna give edge to any of them. I'm gonna call it a draw because they both feel really good in my hand. None of them have an interchangeable back strap. Both of them I can get all 3 fingers. You know, I can get a full purchase on the gun. So I'm gonna call it a draw. The weight, the P11s are better. I'm gonna annotate the actual weight, but just holding in your hand, you can feel this being a lot more top heavy than a P11. Okay, sights. P11 comes with 3-dot sights. Okay, just a standard 3-dot sights. Nice snag-free design. They pick up pretty good. I'm not a big fan of 3-dot sights, but you know, I can live with them. The P07 comes with a Glock sights, which is a dot in the front and a white U-shape in the back. That white U-shape I blackened out, so it's easy to pick up. Both of these guns I'm going to replace the front sights. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go for the 3D or I'm going to stay with the fiber optic. The CZ has a polymer plastic sights. They're kind of a piece of crap and they're kind of sharp in the back, but you know, pulling out of the holster shouldn't be an issue. Functional. The Power is fully with extras, which means your slide stops on the both sides, your magazine release on the both sides, and your safety decockers on the both sides. P07, only your safeties on the both sides. So I'm gonna give heads up to Power on that one. Now the size. I'm not gonna go crazy about the size, but let me show you this way. Okay, if I go beaver tail to beaver tail, CZ 3/4 of an inch longer. If you go just the actual slides, they're just about the same. I believe the CZ's got a slightly bigger barrel, about quarter inch bigger, but longer, should I say. Now the grip, that's where the Power shines. It's shorter, so it's a lot easier to conceal. Board of axis, I'm gonna call it the same because the CZ's got internal rails. The Power with the rotating barrel is the board axis is pretty high on that as well. Now you saw the video where I tested them both, where P07 really shined. The P11 choked a little bit, but I wasn't that worried about it. Now, nice thing about the P07, you get 2 choices. I actually switched mine. I was a decocker originally, and I changed it to a safety, so I can go cock and lock, or I can just decock it manually. Now P11 doesn't have it, but P11 has a single action, double action, or double action only mode, which is pretty nice. Basically what it is you rock the slide, you drop the hammer. Okay, so now your first shot is double action. The slide cycles. Your next shot is single action with a really nice short reset. so on and so forth. Now, what you can also do is you chin it around, you drop the hammer, and you leave the safety in the down position. Now what happens is your first shot is double action, slide cycles, your next shot is double action, and the next shot is double action. So all your shots are double action. Practical purpose, basically with just the switch of the flip of the safety, you change it from double action only to single action. So in a stress situation, if you have it like this, it might have its benefits. So you don't fire as fast. I guess it depends on training and what you prefer. I actually prefer cocked and locked, but I don't like it. I don't like to carry the gun like that. I prefer with the hammer down. So I really like the decocker. Then you just flip the lever up, and you're back to double action, single action. A lot of people prefer double action mode on their carry guns. So this gives you an option. So I'm gonna give points up to Grand Power for that. Now the trigger. Trigger's one of those things again where Grand Power really shines. Double action. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of this curved trigger. Okay, it's a carry gun. This is not something I'm shooting thousands and thousands of rounds. But I mean, it fits me nice, but I'm not too crazy about it. Now, double action is little take up, nice and smooth, break. Single action, you got reset about halfway, little take up again, reset, not nice audible, but it's long, take up, drop. Now, Grand Power has a little take up on the double action. Again, fairly nice and smooth, but I'm gonna say heavier than a CZ. I'm gonna post the actual weight, but this feels about a pound heavier. But the reset, boom, that's it, and there's almost no take up on the single action. So it's a really nice trigger, really nice single action trigger. So I'm gonna give a point to Grand Power. So you gotta make your own decision which one you prefer the more. I'll take either one of those. Obviously, if you live in a free state, this one gives you more capacity. But it also comes with a little longer grip. So I'm not sure if Grand Power is planning on coming with an extending max for this, that you can add another 1 or 2 rounds. Would be nice. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, a lot of people carry pocket guns, a lot of people carry revolver, so I'm not saying you have to carry 20 rounds on you all the time. But you gotta make your own decision. I don't have enough experience with the P11 to make a decision. I mean, I'm gonna carry this for some time, see how it carries. I mean, it'll carry probably nicer because of the weight. Another thing that since the Grand Power is still, although they've been around for almost a decade, they're still fairly new to the U.S. market. So you don't get as many accessories. The holsters, for example, there's only a handful of manufacturers that actually make holsters. The CZ, it's been around forever. So the new stuff comes, the accessory for is really easy to find. Aftermarket parts, spare parts. Eagle Import's pretty good with stocking the spare parts. So far, haven't had an issue. With the exception of the front sight for the Extreme, they could not get me the size that I wanted, so I wound up getting a Dawson sight. But that's a minor issue. The rotating barrel on this gun makes up for a weight difference. The one thing the CZ has with a fairly high bore axis and heavy slide. You know, the follow-up shots are nice on this gun. This is a really nice shooting gun, but so is this. And you know, with a lighter gun, you get the same follow-up shot. It's pretty much the same story. If you watch my video where I shoot the 75 SP01 Shadow target opposed to my Excalibur, that you can see there's virtually no difference in the muzzle rise in those guns, and there's quite a bit of difference in the weight. Same goes for these two guns. So right now I'm really biased towards the Grand Power because I shoot them competitively, and I am originally from Slovakia, so I'm absolutely biased. There's no doubt about it. But that being said, I really like it. So you know, watch out for the next videos, some future updates, how the gun holds up. My competition guns, they hold up fairly fine. Although I did have an issue with the X-Trim, but it's being taken care of under warranty. Should be back any day now. I'll post a video once I have it back. So that's about it. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like, share, comment, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. As always, have fun, keep shooting.